Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Houston Green. I am one of the academic advisors in the UNLV College of Sciences, and I will be your presenter today. These are some of the faces you'll see if you ever stop by the College of Sciences office. Currently, there are 9 full-time faculty and staff members that work in the Advising Center for the College of Sciences. 7 of us meet with students. We are in the process of hiring another advisor, so starting spring of 2022, students will have 8 different advisors to choose from. Students are not assigned an academic advisor. They can meet with whoever they have a good rapport with, or they can request the first available advisor. The only exception to that is my colleague Leah Morales, very bottom middle. Leah is the first year advisor for sciences, so she meets exclusively with first year incoming freshmen. As far as majors and minors that are available in sciences, there are 5 different departments. Physics has 3 different degrees. There's a Physics Bachelor's of Sciences with no concentration, it's just a regular Bachelor's of Sciences in Physics. And there's also a Physics degree with an Applied Physics concentration and a Computational Physics concentration. Physics majors are not required to declare a concentration. There's also a minor in physics. For geosciences, there are 2 different degrees and 3 different minors. There's an Earth and Environmental Sciences degree with a minor in Earth and Environmental Sciences, a geology degree with a minor, and there's a physical geography degree. Math has 3 different degrees. There's a BA and a BS in math, as well as a minor in math. And there's a BS in math with a concentration in actuarial sciences, as well as a stats minor. For chemistry and biochemistry, there are 2 chemistry degrees, a Bachelor's of Sciences and a Bachelor's of Arts in chemistry, as well as a minor in chemistry. And there's also a Bachelor's of Sciences in biochemistry. So something to note about biochemistry and to note about majoring and minoring in sciences in general is you can't major and minor within the same area of study, right? So if a student is getting a degree in chemistry, say they're getting a BA in chemistry, they cannot also get a minor. Because biochemistry is a marriage of biology and chemistry, what that means is that if a student is majoring in biochemistry, they cannot also major or minor in biology or chemistry. The last department we'll go over is the School of Life Sciences, aka the Biology Department. There are 5 different degrees that you can get in biology. All of them are Bachelor's of Sciences. And each one of them has its own different area of study. So you can get a Bachelor's of Sciences in biology with a concentration in cellular and molecular biology, ecology and evolution, integrative phys, microbial, or pre-professional studies. There's also a bio minor. As far as our admissions policy goes, aside from the university's admissions policy, when a student wants to declare a major in sciences, they have to have at least a 2.5 GPA, and they have to either be in progress for Math 126 or have completed 126 with a C or higher. Something to note is that we are accepting S's as satisfactory grades from other NC schools. So if a student, for example, took Math 126 at CSN, got a letter grade of a D but changed that D to an S, we will accept that S as passing towards their degree and for prerequisite reasons. For incoming freshmen who do not meet the admissions requirements to major in sciences, they major in sciences pathways their first semester until they can meet those requirements. So science pathways is a non-degree granting major. It's like exploring or undecided, similar to that, but specifically for students that know that they want to major in sciences but haven't met the math or GPA requirements. Students can change their major from science pathways either by taking the math placement exam or by passing Math 126 with a C or higher, taking the first year seminar, getting a C or higher in that, and having at least a 2.5 GPA. Now, this is a bit of point of confusion for students, so if you have any questions about this, please don't hesitate to reach out to our advising office for clarification. For appointments and drop-ins, we are doing virtual advising appointments right now. Students can either request it via WebEx with or without video or phone. We also have our callbacks, formerly drop-ins, but we're not meeting in person as of the recording of this video. So students can call the front desk. That's our phone number right there, 702-895-2077. And they can be requested a callback from an academic advisor, and we'll give them a callback within 1 business day. Now, callbacks are intended to be quick questions. So like, 10 minutes or so. If you anticipate that's going to take more time than that, we request an appointment. We do meet with students at any phase of their studies. We also will meet with prospective students. You do not need to be a sciences major or even a student at UNLV in order for us to meet with you. It makes it easier for us to make sure that when you apply or when you transfer over that, all of the I's have been dotted and T's have been crossed if we meet with you guys ahead of time. Incoming freshmen are instructed to attend a new student orientation prior to seeing an advisor. Non-College of Sciences students will be offered information about the college, but your primary advising center will still be your primary advisor. So we'll meet with, say, a student transfers over and they're declaring major in computer science. We'll meet with that student, but if they need anything done through an advising center, so like a petition or whatnot, they would still have to meet with whoever their primary advisor is listed for their college. There is no limit to appointments or drop-ins. We would never say to a student, you're on your third appointment for the semester, you get one more. Nope, they can meet with us as many times as they feel that they need to. We actually encourage students to try and meet with us once a semester. For initial appointments for transfer students, we will do 1-hour appointments. Our appointments are typically 30 minutes, but that first initial transfer appointment where we're evaluating transcripts and seeing how courses transfer and all of that, we recommend doing 1 hour. It gives us more time to go over questions that they might have. Just a few things to note. Our exploratory courses, Chem 103, Math 126 and 27, and Biology 190 A&L and 191 A&L. These are prerequisite courses for most, not all, but most of our majors. Math is going to be required of all college science majors. Every degree except one requires at least Calculus 1, Math 181. So if you have a student that's interested in sciences, like they definitely know they want to transfer to UNLV and they want to get a degree in chemistry, we would recommend that they do Chemistry 103 and getting Pre-Calc 1 and Pre-Calc 2 done over at CSN fairly early. That'll help prevent delays in their degree after they transfer. There is a retake policy with biology classes. The maximum number of attempts for all biology courses at UNLV is 3. So that includes earned credits, withdrawals, and audits. That also includes satisfactory and unsatisfactory grades. So what that means is that, say you have a biology major that is required to take Biology 190 as part of their course of study, they are allowed to take that up to 3 times at UNLV. If they do not pass on that third time, it becomes a bit difficult. We typically tell students that on the second try, if you are not convinced on your second try that you're going to pass, meet with us before you enroll with your third. You technically, since you can only take the course 3 times at UNLV, if you don't pass it by your third time, that means that you're not allowed to take it again. And if that's a course required for your major, that means you have to change your major. So we try to keep track of students that are on their second attempt or third attempt with these disciplines. It's difficult to do if they don't meet with us regularly. There is a policy as far as transferring it in. Now, if a student took the course at CSN 5 times and didn't pass it and took it 1 time here, they're fine. This policy only applies to courses taken at UNLV. This is a very complicated policy. I shouldn't say that it's complicated. It's a very involved policy. If you have any questions about this, or if you have a student that has any questions about this, please have them contact us so that way we can completely unpack this policy and implications, especially how it will work with transferring courses. There have been separation of all of the sciences courses that are required within the College of Sciences. So Biology 190 A&L is split into a 3-credit class, which is 190A, and the 1-credit lab, which is 190L. Classes with required labs have to be taken together on their first attempt. So that's something worth noting. I believe at CSN, your chemistry courses are still combined, so you just have like Chemistry 121. Here we have Chemistry 121A and 121L. We do accept your 4-credit Chemistry 121 as both a class and lab because it encompasses both. Again, if you have any questions about that, please do not hesitate to contact our advising center. Other miscellaneous things to remember is that there's no more Math 95 or 96. There is now Math 126E and the assistive course 26B. So students that do not meet the math requirement, either from a math placement, ACT, or SAT scores, will have to take 126E, which is 3 credit, and the 2 credit 126B to fulfill the pre-calculus 1 requirement. Similarly, with English, there's no more English 101 E&F. Previously, students that didn't have satisfactory test scores or placement scores would have to take English 101E, then the next semester take English 101F, pass that, and that counts as their Comp 1 requirement. Now, instead of doing that, they would take English 101, which is 3 credits, and 101L and 100L and 105L, the 2 1-credit assistive courses, instead of taking 2 separate courses each semester. Another update that really impacts students transferring from CSN and other institutions that are biochemistry majors is we are now accepting the organic chemistry labs 241 and 242 as the official labs for the biochemistry majors. And this is for all catalog years, not just current ones, but past ones as well. Previously, biochemistry students had to do the 2-credit Chem 347 OChem 1 lab and the 348 OChem 2 lab. Now biochemistry majors can opt to do 241L and 242L. So if a student is with you guys currently majoring in biochemistry or plans to major in biochemistry, they can transfer the labs. Chemistry, Bachelor's of Arts, and Bachelor's of Sciences majors still have to take the upper division 2-credit labs. Some resources that are available to students. Our Advising Center website is very updated. Kevin McVeigh, who's on the second slide, he updates the website very regularly. We do announcements, newsletters, we have degree sheets on there, plans of study on there. We also have scholarships that open early in the spring semester and close mid-spring semester that are available to all College of Sciences majors. We have resource guides, which my colleague Elisa put together. These guides go over what career options each major has. So say you have a student that wants to know what are the career options for somebody majoring with an applied physics major versus bachelor's in mathematics with an actuarial sciences concentration. There are actual guides that let you know about different resources that are available on campus for them to access, as well as different career options they would have. We are active on social media, so feel free to like and follow us. We post a lot of events on social media as well as different flyers and handouts. All right, so thank you for bearing with me through this presentation. If you have any questions at all, and I mean any questions at all, please feel free to send us an email at sci.advising@unlv.edu. Give that email to any students that you have that are interested in majoring in sciences. We would love to meet with them before they matriculate, and have a great rest of your day.